EJ Spark in the building, you already know what it is. Today we're doing top 10 best Big Sean songs. And before we get started, I'm gonna need you to hit that subscribe button because 91% of my viewers are not subscribed, and that's just insane. So hit that subscribe button for your boy. All right, we're gonna jump right into this countdown. You all know I've always been a big good music fan, so this list wasn't too easy for me to make, but I really loved making this list, going back, listening to his projects, his albums, and really putting together a solid top 10. But I do have some honorable mentions for you all, and those honorable mentions that could have made it into the top 10, but they just didn't for me. Those are Deep featuring Lil Wayne, Wolves featuring Post Malone, Beware featuring Janae Aiko and Lil Wayne, Still I Rise featuring Dom Kennedy, High featuring Wiz Khalifa and Chitty Bang, Bigger Than Me featuring the Flint Chosen Choir and Starro. I think all those songs could definitely be in the conversation for top 10, but just didn't make it into mine, so let's get into that top 10. Coming in at number 10, I have Sunday Morning Jetpack off of I Decided featuring The Dream, and I really think this is a sleeper pick. This track is so atmospheric and it's such a vibe, and I love that Big Sean is thanking God and he's so grateful for all of the blessings that he has in his life. He's made it through so many trials and tribulations, but even the small things like having dinner with his family causes him to have some euphoria. To see Big Sean so humble is really cool, and I love the storytelling on this track, not to mention The Dream kills it. At number 9, I have another sleeper. It's Fire off of the Hall of Fame album, and I know that Hall of Fame gets a lot of flack for kind of being a sophomore slump, but there are definitely a couple tracks that shine brighter on this album than the rest, and Fire is one of them. This soulful beat is full of vocal chops that is actually pretty catchy, and Big Sean absolutely destroys this beat, so if there's a song that deserves more chances, it's definitely this one. The hook is catchy, his flow on it is really great, and honestly at the end of the song when the final hook drops, it gives me chills every time. I think the whole song is a great motivational track, so Fire at number 9. Coming in at number 8, I have Live This Life featuring The Dream. I kind of realized how much The Dream and Big Sean really work together, but this cut is off Finally Famous, Big Sean's first album, and this song is such a vibe. It's one of Big Sean's most classic bangers, and it's one of his best feel-good songs. The song is going to make you feel luxurious and classy, and the synths are legendary on here. Not to mention, once again, The Dream's feature is absolutely amazing. It's super catchy and just so feel good. It's such a classic, so Live This Life at number 8. Coming in at number 7, I have Marvin and Chardonnay featuring Kanye West and Roscoe Dash, also off of Finally Famous, and I just couldn't make this list without putting this song on it, and I know some people are going to say, well, this song was so mainstream or so overplayed, but I don't really care because the song is awesome, fun, and genius if you ask me. Honestly, the squeaky bed in it is such a great touch. Roscoe Dash's hook in it is so catchy, and it's going to have you singing along no matter what. Kanye's feature is legendary, and it's almost kind of a humorous song, but it's just such a banger and such a classic. I couldn't even get away from this song while partying in college. So this song was legendary. Marvin and Chardonnay definitely at number 7. At number 6, I have another cut from Hall of Fame, and this is First Chain featuring Nas and Kid Cudi. First of all, that ticket of Big Sean, Nas, and Kid Cudi is so legendary and amazing. I can't believe this song goes over so many people's heads. It's another soulful cut that definitely deserves some light, and it's another beat that's like mixed old school with some new school touches as well. It's cool to have some old school drums with new school leads, you know what I'm saying? And the song itself is about rappers like mentoring younger rappers and giving them their first chains. Like, how cool is that, saying like how Kanye gave him his first chain and Nas is talking about and Cudi's talking about? I think that's such a cool theme and story that doesn't ever get talked about, is like giving, you know, chains to people you help bring up. I think that's so cool, and it's such hip hop culture that it deserves to be mentioned. Cudi hums on it, and Cudi's hums are always brilliant, but Nas absolutely kills his verse, and the song just needs to be here. First Chain at number 6. Getting into the top 5, it's always my favorite part of the video, but at number 5, I have Blessings featuring Drake off of Dark Sky Paradise. Now, in my opinion, Dark Sky Paradise is by far Big Sean's best project. This cut is dark and fiery, and both Big Sean and Drake were on top of the hip hop world when this song came out in the mid 2010s. Although I feel like the drums on this cut are a little bit awkward, the beat is still dark and eerie and fiery like I said before, and both Big Sean and Drake really complement the beat well. I don't know how they do it, but their hip hop skills do it. Their flows are awesome and the hook is so catchy, not to mention there was an extended version with Kanye West. At number 4, I have Guard Your Heart featuring Anderson .Paak, Early Mac, and Wale off that Detroit 2 album. Yet another soulful song on this list, and it is a newer cut. It's really about guarding your heart, protecting your feelings, and standing up for what you believe in. The song is powerful and strong to say the least. Anderson .Paak is so beautiful on this song. I'm really starting to love Anderson .Paak the more I listen to his albums and features. Early Mac and Wale also kill it, but I really love Big Sean's verse and the storytelling on this track in general. It's a song that needs to be listened to and definitely shouldn't be overlooked, so Guard Your Heart at number 4. Coming in at number 3, this is honestly probably going to be a surprise to you all, but I have All Your Fault featuring Kanye West off of Dark Sky Paradise. First off, objectively, this song is mixed and mastered perfectly. It's big, thick, juicy synths, and it's dark, and it's so much fun. The Kanye feature might be one of Kanye's best features ever. I mean, this cut is Sean and Kanye just bragging about how awesome they are while also throwing some sneaky, profound bars in there about the system as well. The lyrics and wordplay is insane, and the hook is extremely catchy. And the way they spit back and forth at the end of the song is legendary. Such an epic track. All Your Fault gotta be at number 3. At number 2, I have Deep Reverence featuring Nipsey Hussle off the Detroit 2 album. I mean, what else can I say? That Nipsey Hussle verse is so amazing and legendary. It really is a street anthem, and the storytelling on it is amazing once again. And I love how they did mix, you know, old school drums with a little bit of new school leads in there as well. This song is legendary, and it's definitely one of Big Sean's most lyrical songs of all time. So Deep Reverence at number 2. And coming in at number 1, I have One Man Can Change the World featuring Kanye West and John Legend. This song was off of Dark Sky Paradise, and it definitely isn't a song that sounds like the rest of Dark Sky Paradise. In my heart, I have no doubt that this song is number 1. It may not be the banger or the old school hit that you all want to be at number 1, but the meaning behind it and the emotions of the beat itself put it up there. The beat is just a piano with maybe a synth lead and a little bit of strings, and it's super simple but extremely effective, and even listening to the beat will tug at your heartstrings. This is Big Sean's most emotional song by far. I mean, he's talking about his grandma being one of the first female black captains in war. I mean, that's so inspirational, not only to him, but to everybody. He talks about laying in bed, looking up at the stars, and just dreaming so hard and wanting something so bad that you have to manifest it. This song is going to give you so much inspiration and motivation. It makes my heart melt every single time I listen to it, and it gives me chills every single time. The storytelling on it is pure perfection. It's going to touch your heart, and Kanye and John Legend singing the other hooks in the song is a really nice touch. Now, I think John Legend should have had more of a singing part because his voice is so beautiful, but that doesn't take away anything from the song itself. This song is amazing, and it shouldn't fly over anyone's head, and it should be given way more chances. I think this song should have been much bigger than it was, but once again, it just wasn't the banger that, you know, everyone wanted to listen to on the radio. So One Man Can Change the World at number 1 because of the amazing story and the inspiration and motivation behind it. So that is my top 10, but what is your top 10 Big Sean songs of all time? I love hearing everyone's opinions and what songs should be taken out, what songs should be put in, or what should be switched around. Comment your thoughts down below, and if you like the video, hit a like and subscribe to the channel if you love talking music just as much as I do. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EJSpark1, and as always, you know what it is. It's peace, love, I love s'mores. EJ, out.